Preventing injuries for weekend warriors and wannabe weekend warriors. The experts at Gaylord Specialty Hospital shared some secrets with our buddy John Pearson.
There's a weekend warrior in all of us.
No matter your sport, basketball, softball, soccer, hockey, tennis, running, it's important to remain active.
The benefits of physical activity far outweigh any risks of participation.
At Gaylord Specialty Hospital, the experts, like Kate Grevelding, are there to ease the mind of the weekend warrior.
We absolutely need to train the brain because I think it's important to know that, we can do this. It's very easy to talk ourselves out of it. But then the other end of the spectrum with some of our weekend warrior type attitudes, which we all have, we think that we can do this without the training that maybe we used to be able to do.
Cramming a week worth of fitness into 2 days can be costly without a small amount of effort and preparation during the week.
One of the biggest mistakes is to not have a solid foundation to begin with.
The specialists at Gaylord see the results of jumping right in without laying that foundation. Muscle strains, sprains, ruptures, they treat it, but they prefer to prevent it.
I think one of the best things anybody who is going to be active should do is regularly work on strength and stability. Don't just think I can go right into running, I can go right into whatever the activity happens to be, and I'm going to be injury-free, because usually that's how these problems occur in the first place.
The CDC recommends strength training twice a week, plus 2.5 hours of cardiovascular activity. Seems daunting, especially with jam-packed schedules. So where do you start?
If we can fit certain things like small amounts of stretching or flexibility exercises into our day, it doesn't take that long, and it can really prepare our muscles to respond to the activity that we might push ourselves for later in the week. So if you can, walk from the parking lot and take the stairs versus taking the elevator, that's a great start. It doesn't mean that you have to go run 2 miles every single day. So we don't want to make it a daunting thing, but just gradually increasing that activity and splitting it up over the week, and really thinking about major components of strength and flexibility and aerobic activity. Those pieces together are injury prevention in itself.
Bodyweight exercise can be extremely difficult at first. Things that don't require a ton of equipment, things that don't require expensive weights or anything like that. Using gravity and your own body weight as resistance can provide a pretty intense workout at first. That is usually a great place to start.
Push-ups, squats, lunges, jumping rope, just a few of the simple exercises that can get you going. Training to train is the way to look at it. The dynamic warm-up and cool-down are a must. Stretching the calves, quads, hamstrings, and the outer hip are as vital as the exercise itself.
We would recommend stretching in itself for about 20 to 30 seconds for 2 or 3 repetitions maybe for each of these stretches. So when you think about the time it may take to stretch, really if you can set aside 5 minutes during your day, that ounce of prevention, as you would say, can really go a long way.
No matter what your choice of physical activity is, the benefits are widespread.
Emotionally, getting the endorphins going and feeling good about yourself, you have more cardiovascular benefits, disease prevention, heart health, neurovascular benefits, so our nervous system works better, balance is improved. So absolutely this shouldn't be a discouraging thing. We just want to help people find ways that they can have the most fun out of these activities, prevent injury in the first place, and play until the 90s and 100s.
For the Sports Edge, I'm John Pearson.